In this video, we'll be looking at the hardware that's needed for your eBeam solution. The solution is made up of three components: your eBeam device, your projector, and the computer. Your eBeam device is attached to the front of the board in a position that does not get in the way and allows for easy access. In order for us to connect the eBeam device besides the wireless ones, we use the USB cable. This is connected into the computer, and this allows for the functionality of our interactivity, meaning we can go up to the board and we can touch and we can move and we can write. 90% of the projectors installed in classrooms are ceiling mounted projectors. This means they're attached to the ceiling, and this reduces shadow. It also means that access to the projector is quite limited. Therefore, it's important that we have a remote and look after it. The remote has some extra functions which we explore in another video. Make sure that you switch off the projector correctly, as the bulb is the most vulnerable part of the solution. So make sure that you switch off your projector with the remote or by touching the buttons on the projector, not by going to the mains and just switching it off, as this does not allow the projector to cool down. In order for us to connect the projector to our computer, we use the VGA cable. With our PCs, we use the blue one, and with our Mac computers, we use the converter for the mini jack. We then have our PCs. We can either have a PC, a laptop, or a MacBook. The scrapbook software works on all of them. Make sure that you visit the eBeam site to check that you have the latest version of software. It's also important that you keep the other softwares on your computer, such as Windows, Office, up to date, so that the programs are compatible. The one piece of advice that I have for teachers is that they try to keep this for their school purposes only. When we start to add on our personal photos and videos and series collections, the computers get full and they tend to run a lot slower. So a good piece of advice would be to go and get an external hard drive and take all your videos and put it on there. Another good piece of advice is to go and put your lessons that you create on these external hard drives, just in case something happens to your laptop or PC. If your school has a place where you can store your lessons, I would suggest that you put them on there for safekeeping. When it comes to connecting our cables to the PC, take caution when inserting the cables into the projector, as we don't want to bend any of the pins. We'll explore this in another video in our series. Thank you for watching this video brought to you by the Technology Training Academy.